What's up, guys? As you can see, I got my DS quality, not DS quality, really, my ROM quality, whatever. I'm able to record battles on Desmumi again. I was having trouble retrieving my information, like it wasn't reading save file or something, but I ended up fixing it, and now I can do this again. I can start my LP again. Oh no, it's not an LP. My playthrough, and we're all good. So the first thing I did when I found out that it worked again is I went to Smoking Wi-Fi Finder or whatever, and I had a couple of battles today. This is the second one. This is the better of the two, just based on the level of the player. As you can see, he has a Terrakion, Mew, Scizor, Kingdra, Gengar, Magnezone. Only thing I have to really worry about is definitely Terrakion. Bandit Terrakion, Scarf Terrakion is the threat. Scizor, if it's Swords Dance or something like that. Mew, just based on not knowing what it is, and it's the same thing with Kingdra. Gengar, you know what it is. It's pretty much this or that. And Magnezone only does one thing. Or Scarf. So, I don't really have any problem with this team other than Terrakion could hurt a lot, so I have to be careful with that. Now, I'm going to start off with Minshock. Not exactly sure what he would start off, but I thought it can U-turn out. He's going to start off with Terrakion. In my head, I'm pretty sure they have the same base speed, so I'm not going to want to stay in and have him close combat me. So I go to the Salamence, I have the Intimidate. Close combat is not effective, and I thought he could take it better than Swampert, even though he is invested in HP and defense. So on the switch here, he decided to switch out 2 into his Mew. I outspeed the Mew, which is a sign that it's probably a more of a defensive Mew setup or something like that, but he has Thunder, so that really confused me. Thunder Miss, I don't know how much that matters. It's neutral. It could be defensive. I don't know if it's an anti-lead Mewtwo, a Mew that he just didn't lead off with, or I don't know what that thing is. But I do take it out with the second Draco Meteor. Here, he's going to protect me to switch out because I don't want to take the Stone Edge. I go in the Swampert, he sets off the Rock Polish. I'm like, okay, that's cool because now you're going to like have to close combat me. I can take a close combat and then fire off a Scald, -1 defense, special defense. Surely that would do enough damage. It's super effective. I'm not quite in torrent range, and I'm able to get that hit off. So I don't really know if that was smart of him or not. I don't feel like that was the most intelligent play. Maybe he felt he had to stay in because of the Rock Polish, and I don't really know if the crit mattered. So you can tell me in the comments below. I guess he's going to go into Kingdra. I'm not sure if he was going to set up a Dragon Dance or whatever, so I stayed in and I was going to roar out and this is scout what it was going to do, but he just Draco Meteors, shows me in Life Orb. Okay, I know what I'm dealing with. Ferrothorn can take anything that the Kingdra will throw out. Now, I did forget about Magnezone, so I could have switched out Ferrothorn into Minshock or something, but I totally forgot. And but luckily I went for the Elite Seed, so now he's not going to set up a substitute because he's seeded. He's going to go for the Hidden Power Fire. I believe I could take this because I am max defense. Max HP, max special defense. So I can take those special moves for days. Ferrothorn is such a threat in OU. So, like I said, he gets seeded. I can kind of scout how much he did. On his turn that he went with the HP Fire, I did go for the first layer spikes. I'm just going to protect to get some more HP back from lefties and seed damage. He's not really taking that much. I could be power whipping to add to the damage, but I kind of want to get my spikes up if he's going to switch out a lot, and I don't have Swampert to get the Stealth Rocks up. So on this turn, he's going to go to Scizor. That's fine. I'm going to get my second layer of spikes up, and I'm happy with that exchange. Now, I could have protected to see what he was going to lock himself into, but I kind of thought that he would predict that, and if he had Sword Stance, he would go for it. So I'll go into my Rotom. It does show me Sword Stance, and I'm like, that's perfect because now he can't do anything to me. I do have a Will-O-Wisp if he chooses to stay in, and some odd reason he does, and goes for Bullet Punch. Now he finds out that I'm a more bulky Rotom because the damage that did, and I'm able to get the Will-O-Wisp off, which is really lucky because in PO, Will-O-Wisp was like missing constantly, and it was so annoying. So if he chooses to stay in, I'm a Hydro Pump. If he chooses to go anything else, it's gonna Hydro Pump. It's gonna get pumped into the face. And he chooses to stay in and just, I guess, sack his Scizor or go for the +4. I'm not exactly sure what he chose to do. Could have used it for Switch Water, Death Fodder later. Switch stepfather. That's what I was trying to say earlier. Anyway, he plays a good move out here. He baits my Ferrothorn to come out, and then he double switches to his Magnezone. Now I'm in trouble because he's going to be faster than me, and I can't seed him this time, so I have to go straight for the Power Whip. It's really my only option. Either Power Whip or get up my third layer of spikes. I don't think the third layer of spikes will make that much of a difference, so I decided the Power Whip, give him less chance to start boosting up. I was hoping he'd just try to finish me off and want to stay behind a sub, but now he starts doing the charge beam stuff. He does. I do break his sub on the first turn, just based on the crit I got. But I already know that Power Whip is a 2-hit KO. Unfortunately, this is one of the times I wish I had Bulldoze. Oh man. So we're okay. While this is happening, he's gonna charge beam. I'm gonna Power Whip. I'm gonna miss. He's gonna get, I think, 1 attack boost the entire time, and I'm gonna miss a total of twice. So while that's happening, because I did not speed this up, because Camtasia is not updated all the way up to where I can speed up and not have to save it and then redo it. Let me talk about my first battle. My first battle against the guy, he caught my attention. It said black and white OU battle for YouTube. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect. This is gonna be fun. So I go in there, I'm like, I want to be on YouTube, and he's like, okay. He dissed me his channel and all this stuff, and he had like 9 subs, which doesn't matter. It doesn't matter your subs. The number of subs does not reflect on your experience or your performance. To me, but you know, other people might say differently. Anyway, in this case, it kind of he had a Volcarona, and I'm not gonna lie, Volcarona is a problem with this team, especially when Rotom has to be switched in, and he already has a Quiver Dance. That's kind of a problem. Swampert can take a +1 anything and wear him out, but Volcarona is just such a Sun team in general is just a problem for this team, and I've learned that a lot on PO. But this guy this guy had Volcarona on my Ferrothorn. I was like, okay, he's gonna go for the Quiver Dance the first time. Let me seed him, and then when I seed him, I'm gonna switch to Swampert because I figured that he thought I might sacrifice Ferrothorn or something. I don't know why, because Ferrothorn would just be setup fodder. Let me seed him. I missed the seed, and I was like, crap, so I had to go into Swampert. So he's +1. I decided to roar, hoping that I can take a hit, knowing that I'm probably going to get swept by this Volcarona. He whirlwind me out with Volcarona. He has a Quiver Dance, Fiery Dance, Bug Buzz, Whirlwind, Volcarona. So what? I was just like, what just happened? What just happened? And that was interesting. That was the most interesting part of that battle. The rest of it wasn't really that. I was like, I don't even know what I'm dealing with. Anyway, I finally, in what other match do you see a Ferrothorn overcome a Magnezone? Yeah, exactly. So he's gonna go to the Gengar. The first thing he does when he comes back in is go for the sub. I'm like, no, I'm Power Whipping. Ferrothorn is now Death Father. Please finish me off. Hello, goodbye. Anyway, he finally hits me with a Focus Blast, and it's gone. Dr. Fate does what Dr. Fate does best, and that's late game cleanup, and basically that's what he does, because he Shadow Balls Gengar dead. King just can come in about half health, Psychic kill it dead, and that'd be a good game. So that was a great game. I think his name was whitekyrem796 or something like that. There was some numbers and there was words and stuff. So hope y'all enjoyed this battle. I know I'm a little rusty when it comes to narrating a Wi-Fi battle. It felt very slow. I kind of got adjusted to narrating PO, but I can now do these battles again, and this is good. And yeah, so hopefully you enjoyed. Stay tuned for my next upload, which should be whatever. And stay classy, San Diego. Stay classy. Peace.